Andrea.
Hi.
Hi, you're very welcome to the Late Late Show.
It's a big pleasure for me.
Well, thank you very much for coming to us. I mentioned in my introduction that you got your break in music very late, at 34 years of age. Did you think that it was never going to happen?
Well, it's true. I was old already. Probably because when I was young, I wanted to make many things. I liked to study law and then to ride my horses every day. And I didn't look for the success, honestly. My mother told me always, you don't do anything in order to arrive to do something. I said, my life is good like this. But of course, when you have a vocation before or after, the destiny.
Destiny took over.
Yeah.
Your father was the one who was saying, you've got to do law, you know, get a good profession. This business of singing in bars and entertaining people, that's all very well, but you must have a serious profession in life.
My father thought that to be a singer was like a big challenge, you know, it's difficult. Mm-hmm. And like every parents, he wanted that I studied and just to have some in my hand, something more sure.
What we say in Ireland, something to fall back on. That's what they say in Ireland. Something that you,
absolutely.
If everything else fails, you'll be able to do law.
Yeah.
You became a very good friend of the late Luciano Pavarotti, and you had the honor of singing at his funeral. The way that you two got to know each other was quite interesting, because you did the demo of Miserere, which he did with Bono.
The most beautiful words on my voice arrived from the maestro Pavarotti, that's true. And I had the honor later to spend hours with him speaking of singing. And for me, it has been a big experience, and I learned a lot of things.
I heard something about that initial encounter when he got the demo of you singing Miserere, and he said, why do you want me to sing that? No one could sing it better than the man whose voice I'm hearing on the demo.
That's true, but probably he said this because he didn't want to sing that song. I remain convinced that... And yeah, it's true that because the manager said, Maestro, sorry for the voice of the young tenor. He's not a tenor. He's a pianist in the piano bar. And he said, "Don't tease me." But it was destiny.
And as I say, you became very good friends with him afterwards. You have performed in many, many places, in front of many, many audiences. What is the most memorable place that you've ever performed?
Well, it's difficult to say because I really had big emotions everywhere. I sang, for example, in front of the Pope. I sang to the Twin Towers after
9/11,
terrible 11th September, and above all, I sang in front of many people, loving the music. And when it doesn't matter if the audience are important or not important person. It's very important to feel that people in front of you love music and feel good sensation listening to you.
Now, people may think that you lead a life that's all about music and you're very serious. I know you like good food, good wine, but you have a very active sporting life.
No, we produce wine, and I love wine, yeah. But of course, I can stay months without wine. When I am working, nothing drink. Not because wines, it's true, wines makes sing, but very bad.
But you think you're singing well, that's the difference. When you've had some, but you like horse riding, you've done a parachute jump.
My sport, it was to ride the horses from when I was a child. Then I love sport in general. I live on the sea, and in summer I'm always in the water.
I know that occasionally you can bring your two boys on tour with you. You believe it's important they see what Dad does?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they have the school, and first of all comes the school. But when they are free, I try to bring them with me always.
Yeah. Are either of them good singers, or do we know? Is it too soon to say?
For now, they screams well. but the most important thing is that both study pianoforte. And they are, the older, Amos, it's almost better than me now, already.
Oh, well,
and I hope they can finish.
Well, it is a wonderful life when someone like you can bring us so much pleasure.
But I said to my boys, I promise when you can play for me, my first cachet is for you.
All right.
And they are studying a lot.
Very good.